I'm going to walk you through 6.4 practice problem number 2. Very similar to number 1, but I just wanted to go through it nonetheless. All right, so the first question we are asked is, what is the equation for a line of reflection that reflects point P onto P prime? So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a line. Whoops, let's make it straight. Okay, now in order to find the line of reflection, I need to find the midpoint, first of all. So I'm going to find that midpoint right here, halfway through. Now for this, we need a perpendicular line. And typically we'd go with the opposite slope. But in this case, since we have a horizontal line, this is pretty easy. We just go vertical. Boom. Nice and easy. Nice line of reflection here. Now as far as the equation goes, this is where some people get a little tripped up. Here's the way I like to approach it myself. I'm looking at my line here. I have all these different points on it. All these points have something in common. Their x value, which is 1. The y's always change. Y is going to change, but the thing that's always going to be constant here is the 1. So for this vertical line here, my equation would just be x equals 1. Again, that's because the x values for every point on this line are always going to equal 1. All right. So now for the equation for the line of reflection of P1 to P2, I'm just going to use a different color here. I don't have to erase anything. Again, I'm going to go with my line here. Now what I want are perpendicular lines to get this line of reflection. So in order to do that, I got to find the slope of this line here. I get m equals positive 2, or 2, actually, excuse me, 3. Or I can make it 3 over 1. I'm just going to make it 3 for right now. Now for a perpendicular line, I need the opposite reciprocal. The opposite reciprocal of 3 is just flip it over, I get 1/3. Opposite of positive 3 is negative, so now I get negative 1/3. So now from here, I can go for my midpoint, go up 1 over 3, and let's see, down 1 over 3. Make myself a nice little line here. Boom. Fix that. Gotta love digital technology. You can get perfectly straight lines. Awesome. And this one, we don't really have to do too much algebra here. Basically, all we can do is just plug in our values, because now we know what our slope is. Negative 1/3. And our y-intercept is pretty clear, because we can see it right here, which is positive 1. So there we go. We got A and B done. Now for C. For C, I'm going to get rid of this information. That way it'll just be a little bit easier to decipher. It says P1 can also be considered an 180-degree rotation of point P. Now I'm supposed to find the center. Now again, 180 degrees. I love 180 degrees because that just tells me, boom, straight line, nice and easy. Actually, I probably shouldn't do that in green. I'll do it in blue. I'll go straight through. Boom, I get myself a nice straight line here. That's it. Now I just need to find the center of this straight line right here, which just happens to be right at my origin. 0, 0. Nice and easy. So there you go. I mean, that's all it is when you're trying to find the center of rotation for a 180-degree turn. Just draw a straight line, find the center of your line. That's it. Hopefully this helps you with number 2. I'll also be doing videos on 3, 4, and 5.